Very good morning to you. Trent here, and I'm in the park. I'm about to go do some exercises, but I wanted to shoot a video, and also I wanted to share with you a book that I'm reading. It's called Untethered Soul, and it is a book about lots of different things, but one of the things that it talks about is death and dying. And I want to read to you two quotes from this book. They're kind of long, not super long, but I wanted to share these with you because they're very impactful. They're great reminders. So today, this morning, I would like to share with you this wonderful book from chapter 17, Contemplating Death, Michael A. Singer, Untethered Soul. It is truly a great cosmic paradox that one of the best teachers in all of life turns out to be death. No person or situation could ever teach you as much as death has to teach you. While someone could tell you that you're not your body, death shows you. While someone could remind you of the insignificance of the things you cling to, death takes them all away in a second. While people can teach you that men and women of all races are equal and that there is no difference between rich and poor, death instantly makes us all the same. So I got one more quote I would like to share. Let's see, where is it at? Okay, here we go. Learn to live life as though you are facing death at all times, and you'll become bolder and more open. If you live life fully, you won't have any last wishes. You will have lived them every moment. Only then will you have fully experienced life and release that part of you that is afraid of living. There is no reason to be afraid of life, and the fear will fade once you understand that the only thing there is to get from life is the growth that comes from experiencing it. Let me read that one again. And the fear will fade once you understand that the only thing there is to get from life is the growth that comes from experiencing it. Life itself is your career, and your interaction with life is your most meaningful relationship. Everything else you're doing is just focusing on a tiny subset of life in the attempt to give life some meaning. What actually gives life meaning is the willingness to live it. So these are just a few ideas this morning. These are things that I like to contemplate first thing in the morning. I feel like it sets my day, it sets my mood, it gives me a framework for thinking about my relationships, it gives me a framework for thinking about money. It gives me ideas that I can use to nourish my mind and help me stay positive, help me stay in a good frame. Whatever I choose to think, whatever I choose to listen to, whatever I choose to read, these things have impacts on how I'm able to, or what information I'm able to access in order to change my mood. If I'm feeling depressed or if I'm feeling sad, I can go to these things and I can remember. Or if I'm feeling worried, I can go to these things and I can remember, all right, dude, you're gonna die. Hey, snap out of it. You're gonna die. Don't take it so serious. Relax. And when I do that, the amazing thing that happens is I immediately become joyous. I immediately relax, and I can become way more creative. I can feel inspired, like I like to write songs. And if I'm in a funky mood about money, or if I'm worried about what's going on in different relationships, I can't write songs. I can't even play. I don't even like to practice. But if I can relax and sort of feel like things are okay, then creativity comes. Well, how do I relax and feel like things are okay? How do I get to that? Contemplate death. Read books about enlightenment. Read books about how to biohack yourself. Watch videos on YouTube. That's what I've been doing. I watch tons of videos on YouTube. I watch hours, probably 2 hours a day, about videos, or I watch videos about the things that I'm interested in, the things that I want to know about, the things that inspire me. And I just pump them into my mind. That is my programming. That's the only thoughts that I have access to. And when I have those going through my mind, it's a lot easier to stay positive, and it's a lot easier to achieve the things that I want to achieve. And I don't know why we're here. I have no idea why any of us are here. I have no idea, but I do know that we're here. And I know that we are very intelligent creatures who find patterns and learn from them and use them. We have figured out electricity. It's very predictable. It's not always predictable, but it is a good majority of the time very predictable. So we've harnessed it, and we have lights in our house. We use fire in a similar way. There's a lot of things that we figured out. Well, I'm trying to figure out my mind. So today, contemplate death. Use it to leverage yourself into a good mood. Use the concept of death to motivate you to experience your life at a deeper level. Another good quote that's in this book that I didn't read, but it's on my mind, is he says, it's not the types of experiences that we have, but it's the depth at which we experience those moments. I hope you have a great day today, and remember, do as much good to as many people for as long as you can. Do as much good to as many people for as long as you can. Do as much good to as many people for as long as you can. Do as much good. Do as much good. And remember, do as much good to as many people for as long as you can. And remember, and remember, and remember, and remember, and remember, and remember, do as much good to as many people for as long as you can. I'll see you later.